Yeah, man, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, people. This is Delvin Sadler. Unscripted, anything goes. That's the name of the show. Medea. Yeah, man. Medea. People, as you can see, we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Ready to go with another episode of Unscripted, anything goes. Delvin is here. Every Mondays and Wednesdays, you will get Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, Unscripted, anything goes tonight. Tonight. Yeah, man, hot topic. Hot topic. Yeah, man, hot topic tonight. You know, I had a lecture prepared. And, I was just having a conversation with one of the fans just a few minutes ago. And I had to call an audible. I had to call an audible and change the subject matter. So you'll get that lecture on Wednesday. But tonight's show, yeah, the reasons why women can't find a good man. The reason why women cannot find a good man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Valid, big up yourself. Andrea Batson, big up yourself. Big up yourself, David, my brother. Yeah, man. Karen Hamilton, big up yourself to the queen herself. Jacinta Sadler, big up yourself. So we had to call an audible tonight. Yeah, the reason why women cannot find a good man. Rastafari. Yes, Gasta. Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. I'm telling you. So, we're going to talk about that. So, people, are you ready? I want to invite every woman where you know. Invite them. Tell them, say, right here, Unscripted, anything goes is the place they want to be tonight. Invite them. The reason why women can't find a good man. Yeah, man. Tonight on Unscripted, anything goes. Also, any man where you know. Yeah, you know any man out there? Invite them. Send out an invite to watch the show tonight. Off the chart. The beautiful, the talented Beverly Bellamy. How you doing, girl? Yeah, man, Delvin there. Unscripted, anything goes. Brenda Lee. Brenda Lee, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Bless up yourself, girl. Thanks for joining Unscripted, anything goes. So as you know, everybody wants happiness. Everybody wants happiness. And all the women them out there, especially our age, yeah, they're seeking a good man. They want a good man. Yeah. Some of them have left relationships because those relationships were not good, because those men are not good men. Yeah, man, they're bumps. Asshole. They don't want to work. Yeah, they're, what do you call it though? They're abusive. They're loud. Yeah, man. So you find that, a woman wants a good man. And they're searching near, searching far. And it's just hard to come by. Yeah, man. There's not a lot of Delvin out there, I tell you right now. Delvin is a good man. Not a lot of Delvin out there. Not a lot. And all of my friends that I, my grandmother used to say, birds of a feather flock together. So all of my friends are good men. Every single one of them. So, and they're all taken. They're all taken. Yeah, they're all taken. Maybe not knowledge base. Knowledge base is what you call it now. No, but not talk for knowledge base. But yeah, so not a lot of good men are out there. And why is this? Why is this? We are living in a changing culture. Yeah, a changing culture. Especially when people were already married or in common law situation where they've been living together for a long time, and now separated. What is causing men, yeah, to be scarce? Yeah, good men to be scarce, that, they're not available for good women who are looking for good men. Yeah, what is causing that? So first, let's look at what is classified as a good man. Yeah, what an ideal woman would look for in an ideal man. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good evening. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Princess Black. I love you, girl. Yeah, I love you. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. So, yeah. So, good men are scarce, hard to find. So, what is it from a characteristic point of view that a woman would look for to identify that this is a good man? Yeah, the traits and the characteristics that that man would possess. Traditionally, yeah, you want honesty, trust, and all of those things, and all of these things, reliable, hardworking, all of these things. So they would look for that, all of those traits in the man. And a lot of them is possessed in Delvin. All of those qualities are in Delvin. Yeah, all of those qualities. But, yeah, I'm married to Jacinta. Yeah, so a lot of you good women do see good men out there like Delvin. And you're saying, but wait, why can't I have a good man like Delvin? It's because he's taken, right? And a lot of good quality men who are out there, they themselves don't want to go through that committed stage like they did before. They don't want to do that commitment. They're just playing the field. Or they just can't be bothered. So let's look at the traditional aspect of the man. Every woman wants a smart man. Every woman wants a smart man. A man that is educated. A man that, has a couple degrees behind his name, or some form of diploma, or something, some skill set, or some form of trade, yeah, behind his name. Yeah, so every woman wants that in a man, a smart man. Yeah, honesty, respect, and pampering. Yeah, man. So every woman wants all of that you just mentioned, Princess Black. Yeah, you're happy I'm back. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Valerie. Yeah, big up yourself. I love you, girl. I'm happy to be back. So every woman wants a smart man. They want a man who can make them laugh. Yeah, ideally, you're supposed to be able to make your woman's laugh. Your woman laugh. You know what I mean? You cannot just be there boring and, every woman wants a man who can make the effort with friends and family and, socialize and be around the family and everything. Every woman wants a man who is good with the family. Do family things, go places with family. Yeah. Every woman wants that. Every woman wants her man to be emotionally intelligent. He's able to identify with you on an emotional level. Straight up. Every woman wants a man who is respects her opinions and listen to what she has to say. A good listener. A good listener and a good person to give proper feedback. A one who's not gonna call you down, bully you. No, every woman wants that from a traditional man. Yeah, man. There, big up yourself, girl. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She wants her man to be there. She wants him to be the hunter-gatherer of the family. Him supposed to work. Yeah, she wants the man to be work, not a bum sits around and she does the heavy lifting while he sit there twiddle his toes and his fingers and do nothing. No, she wants a hard-working man that provides for the family. Straight up. Yeah, man, straight up. So every woman wants that. That's traditionally, those are the things that women look for a man. He's willing to work as much as possible in order to make ends meet to take care of his family. Yeah, straight up. A man that is trustworthy. Every woman wants a trustworthy man. A man who she can actually call her own. Yeah, yeah. She can say that is her man. Yeah, and nobody else has ownership to him but her. She wants that. Yeah, straight up. She trusts him. She don't have to worry that, behind her back he's, sneaking around, doing things. No. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Jackie Murphy. How you doing, girl? I love you. Thanks for joining the show tonight. Unscripted, anything goes. I haven't been around for a while, but Delvin is back. Yeah. So she wants a man that shares her values. Yeah. Her values and his value mirrors each other. Straight up. Yeah, man. They have each other's back. Yeah. They believe in the same thing in life. They strive to attain the same things in life, the same goals, aspirations, and dreams. They have that. Every woman wants a man that is compatible with her. Straight up. So those are the qualities that woman seeks in man. And if you sum all of that up, you're looking at a good man there. You're looking at a Delvin. Yeah, you're looking at a Delvin. Straight up. Good characteristic. Sound mind. Yeah, very hardworking, responsible. Set goals and achieve those goals with his family. Straight up. That is, in a nutshell, what a woman wants for a man. Good man. That is a good man. That is a keeper. That is what every woman strives to have for themselves, to call it theirs. Those type of men are very hard to find. So those characteristics that you write about, that Princess Black, those characteristics are not found in all men. A lot of bums are out there. Lazy brutes. A lot of, what do you call it now? Non-ambitious men out there. Them not have the ambition. Are out there. You know what I mean? Lazy bums. What Delvin is taken. Yeah, Delvin is taken. But those qualities, yeah, are what you would seek and want. See? So those are the traditional qualities that you look for in men. And that man, if you find him, hold on to him tight, because a lot of women out there are actually seeking out these men. However, very far and few. Or they're already taken. They're locked up. They're locked up. And if you go on the dating sites now to try to find this, a lot of the men are on the dating sites now, they know women are looking for these qualities. So what they do, they play games, pretend to be that, but they're actually playing around with your feelings. So let's look at some of the reason why it is so hard to find these quality men. Let's look at some of those reasons why. You know what I mean? So some men might be that, Some men might have those qualities, but they don't want to commit. Some men might have those qualities. However, they don't want to commit. And a number of factors could contribute to why they would not want to commit. Straight up. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, my brother vibes. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Past experience, failed marriages before, they were treated like dog shit. They were treated like shit by their previous wife. So now they start to have a self of, what do you call it now? Reserve qualities. They hold back. They're not going to be put in that position anymore as in the past. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Thanks for joining, Sydney. How you doing, my brother? Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. Yeah. So what happened is that men, the good men like Delvin, if they're not taken or they now become single, they themselves know, you know, yeah, they themselves know, yeah, they don't want to go back into that committed state. Hence, you know, this hooked up culture that we're in today, although although a lot of people, haven't been going through that hooked up for a long time, hooked up has replaced real dating nowadays. Hooked up has replaced real dating. You remember back in the days now where you would actually court a woman. Yeah, man, yeah. The Facebook thing, straight up. That's what I'm saying. Back in the days, you used to court a woman. You'd see a woman and you say, boy, I have to have that woman there. And you make sure you get her attention, you drop a line here and there, and every day you pass by so she can see you, you dialogue with her until you get the courage to say, all right, I'm gonna ask her out for a date. You bring her a rose here and you take her for dinner, and then you might take her to the movies and you get to know her family and all of these things. Those days are gone. Yeah, those times are not play. Yeah. So nowadays, it's the dating sites and the Facebooks and tag or what do you call it now? What exact Match or Ashley Madison or these dating sites, the hooked up thing where plug in your information into a computer and it spit out your compatibility, and then you meet up, have 2 drinks, have sex, and then blah blah blah, move on to the next victim. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, so it's more of a sense to just whet your appetite and move on. So the hooked up culture has caused people now to be in a quagmire. Yeah, the commitment part don't go after the sex. It's more like a sex thing, and you live your life. Yeah, that's what it is nowadays. So it's not that these men are not good men; they're good, but it is so it's especially you see if you've gone through a divorce where you've lost a lot of your network, meaning you had to split your money to an asshole. Yeah, especially if you're doing a lot of the heavy lifting before, and now you have to split your money to an asshole. Yeah, you give away a lot of your money. That your hard-earned money, you had to give it to an asshole. Yeah, to a person that you detest, hate because they've hurt you. Hence, now you lumped everybody in the same category. And if you just want a sex, you use these sites, get your sex, and live your life. Protect the rest of your equity. So that is what a lot of people are doing. The hooked up game, they're playing it to the max because they're not going to take chances like they once did. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Andrea Bygrave, Donna Marie. How you doing, girl? I love you. A long time I haven't talked to you. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. You find most liars and scammers and sex hunters. Yeah, that is true. Princess Black. That's the game of the hooked up sites nowadays. It's just the sex. The sex is what counts because people want to protect their pockets. Protecting their pocket. Yeah. Yeah, man. Before they tell the truth. Yeah, man, that's true, man. Yeah. So that is the game that they're playing. So it's very rare you find like a man like Delvin. Yeah, that is going to say, you know what? I'm going to love you and I'm going to marry you. And we're gonna coexist under 4 roof and build a family, because I was once divorced, and I had that mentality that, you know what, man, I get back into it. You know, understand? But when you start to know, be around a person, and the person is actually, you know, showing you love and affection, then at some point in life now you have to just make a decision that, you know what, work with those that love you. Love those that love you. So I eventually made another commitment and forget about everything else that you could possibly lose, but go for what you think is the right thing to do. Yeah, man, like that. Big up yourself, Desmond Perry. I love you, girl. Yeah, man, Andrea. Delvin love you, man. Never stop love you. Yeah, man, good to see your wisdom teaches us act with integrity and let sex be sweet and juicy. Yeah, man, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, gotta be wise. You gotta be wise. So the hooked up culture is the culture of where it's now not a culture of commitment, but rather than to get your fix. Get your fix and move on. Yeah. Yeah, man. So in today's society, a lot of people have so many different options than before. A lot of options are available. Big up yourself, my brother Sheldon. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. A lot of options are available. You know what I mean? While options are very good, it's good to always have option. It can be bad at times to have too many options. At any given moment, a guy can sit down at a dating app and immediately, spend time with a whole heap of different woman. If you sit down on a dating app, it says you must swipe right or swipe left. If you swipe, there you go. You swipe right, you're interested. You swipe left, that person they gone. So you don't even get to know the person, to chat with the person. You just look at their face and you look at two wording down at the bottom, and yeah, that match. You swipe right. It don't match, you swipe left. But that could be a part. When you're swiping left, that could be a person that, could be the best person. But because they don't have the features that you're probably looking for, you know what I mean? Or everything is not detailed to how you want it now. It creates now this sense of, you're going for the perfect person. So then you sit down now and you start to talk to 4 or 5 different people. So you are having, what do you call now, a network of people that you're exploiting, because you've got so many options. And you just string each one of them along. String them along. Until now they start to say, but yeah, man, we've been having sex for a little while, we've been going out for a little bit. What's going on with this now? And then that is the trigger in your head to get rid of that one. Get rid of that one, and then you have the next one. Get rid of it. So the cycles continues. They just keep going around in circles, and you keep adding more people to your network as much as you can handle, and you drop off when it becomes an issue or a problem. Yeah, the options that are available to you now causes you now to be in a quagmire. Hence, no commitment needed. No commitment needed. Straight up. Yeah, but let me see what Vibes has to say. These girls go for those guys who tell on Facebook, you look nice and sexy and cute, and like the pictures. Most girls fall for it. Yeah, because especially ladies in our age group and above, they're desperate. Believe it or not, they want that love, that closeness, that connection. They want that because they've been lonely for far too long. And everybody desires companionship. Everybody wants companionship. So if a man is going to give you that time and effort and energy, if you're longing for that for a very long time, yeah, man. Yeah, you're going to spend the time. Or the young girls, them. I don't really know about the young girl, them. I like the older one, them. Like Audrey Johnson. How you doing, Audrey? Sexy Audrey, how you doing, girl? Delvin is back. Unscripted, anything goes. I love you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, a lot of guys out there, they're holding out for something better. Yeah, man. A lot of guys out there, yeah, they're holding out for something better. So what happened is that, they're now in this quagmire where they're now talking to you, talking to that one over there, talking to, and they believe that better will come. So they're not committing. They just keep holding on to something. So there's no finality. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Audrey. I love you. So there's no finality or the thought that, you know what, this is the right one. They keep holding on for somebody else that they believe is going to come along that is better than the set that they have in their hands. Denise, how you doing, girl? Yeah, man. Denise Chanel, how you doing? Delvin is back with Unscripted. Anything goes. Yeah, man. Fearful. Yeah. So these men, quality men they are, but because they're not, what do you call it now, non-committal. They always believe that better will come. Someone who has a better income, more stable, you know what I mean? Someone who is not that what do you call it now, pushy. Someone who don't want a quick commitment but want to see where things will end up for a while. Yeah, so they sit and they wait. While some good woman falls out of their hands. They don't know that. The woman know that they're good, but they just wouldn't give them the chance to prove to them that they're good. They just keep thinking that better will come. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Long time. Yeah, man. We're there, man. We're there, man. But we're back with the show now. Every Mondays and Wednesdays, we have Unscripted Anything Goes. And Friday, we're going to have 5 minutes and cut with Knowledge Base and I. So that is the thing. That is the thing. They think better is going to come. Straight up. And another thing in today's society, why a lot of men are not committing, is because they think that marriages are obsolete. That's a thing of the past. They think marriages are a thing of the past, or shacking up. That is a thing of the past. They don't need to do that anymore. Instead of having sex with one woman, why have sex with one woman when you can have 10 of them? When you can have 10 of them. Why put on a title of ownership and commitment when you can actually bounce around like a gig to anyone you want? Why? As much as you can angle. Why? So marriage is a thing that is becoming obsolete, and society is encouraging. They're not encouraging marriages anymore. They're encouraging promiscuity. That means you can have as many as you want or choose. Yeah, you sleep with that one. Sex is good, but boy, sometimes you need to wake up with the same woman all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, man, it's nice to say you have a woman in your bed every night. I want somebody that you know is clean. Someone that you know you can have good sex with, clean sex. And you don't have to worry about whether or not they're gonna be unfaithful or not. Someone you trust. But if you're just bouncing from one person to the next person, who to tell? That person might be bouncing with 10 different men too. Because you're not committing. Right? Because you're not committing, so they do the same thing. They're not committed too. So marriage is not a thing that is celebrated like it once was. It becomes obsolete. Nobody wants to get involved with it. So why? Yeah, man, selfish. You're right, selfish. Because some women are too common. Yeah. But a lot of people say, some women are saying, why settle and all of these things and why, but, you know, a woman wants to be touched by a man. A woman wants to be in the arms of a man. So when you see a woman like, you know, like if you shear another man or something like that, you have to understand. You have to understand. You know what I mean? They want to be touched. They want to feel love. They want to actually have sex. You want to. It's a different world we live in. So it'll work. Eventually, this monogamous thing is gonna be a thing of the past. Generations to come, this won't be a something that you can look forward to, because religion and all of these things are gonna be weaned down, and everybody's gonna live how they want to live, be in this liberal culture that they're creating. Therefore, people are not feeling that they're bound to a religious order or a system of monogamy. They feel that liberalism now creates you do whatever you want to do. Hence, that is what we're bargaining for. That is the future. What a thing. What a thing. Yeah, man, let's see what Donna Marie has to say. Let's see what she say. Check out Anna Hooper. Yeah, Kama Sutra. Yeah, man, Kama Sutra. Yeah, man. Classic lovemaking technique. Yeah, man. Reinterpreted for today's lovers. Nice. I'm gonna check that out. I used to watch it, listen. I used to, read The Joy of Sex and what do you call it now? Human Sexuality. I read all of those books back in the days, So a lot of them would probably be duplicated in the manual, but for modern sexual techniques, I guess these books now incorporate that. Yeah, man. A money touch that. Yeah, money. Yeah, and that is the thing too. Princess Black. You hit the nail right on the head there, because every woman wants security. Every woman wants security. And if a man comes with a fine job, good career, money and all that thing there, you're gonna hang in as long as possible, believing that this is a good man that could quite possibly be yours. Not realizing that the man is only gonna string you along because he knows he's possibly a good catch. Yeah, he'll give you all the impetus that he's a great person. But underneath, he's just playing you. And this of the world I got marriage is obsolete. Yeah, man. And not only that, a lot of men out there, they're intimidated by powerful women, strong women, strong, independent women. A lot of men are intimidated by these women. So they're not even looking at these women direction because they feel they don't match up. They're not on par. So therefore they don't even give you the time of day. Your standard too high for them. So they're not gonna sit around and waste time, because you're not gonna settle for fuckery. No, you're not gonna do that as a strong woman. Hence, him know that. Hence, he's not even gonna look your way. Him don't have the time of day for you. Yeah, man. True. Time for a woman to be independent and have self-worth. So, yeah, that is right. So you have to have your self-worth, your values, and what your tolerance are, and stick to your gun. Stick to your gun. Don't settle for less than your worth. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Debbie. I love you, girl. First Lady Debbie. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man. Straight up. So a lot of men are intimidated by powerful women. So, for decades, women were actually seen as inferior or below or not on par to men because they were not being given the opportunity as men. But now in today's society, women are actually accelerating faster than men and actually gaining stride and moving and advancing past a lot of men. So, because of that, no, these women are not settling for less. And the good men who are on par don't want to commit to them because they're afraid of how much power this woman would seem to have over them. So that intimidation caused them not even to want to approach you for the possibility of a commitment. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, and not only that, technology. In this modern time, technology has caused distance to be created between humanity. Everybody have a cell phone. Everybody have a tablet. Everybody have a laptop. Everybody have a computer device. Everybody is out of town and business. Everybody have to bring home work, separate from good family time, good dating time. You have to be constantly working. So technology has created that void between good connection, good time to be spent, quality time with people to get to know them. You know, imagine you take a woman out for a date now, and all of a sudden, instead of you turning off the phone, a business call come in. Somebody else is texting you, taking away from your full attention from the person. So these technology gadgets that we walk around with, yeah, if we really want to say give full attention to the person that we're in, we need to start getting rid of some of these technology gadget that we have. Yeah. It take away from the intimacy between you and your spouse, your partner. I mean, the person that you want to date. As a man now, it takes away from you going in 100%, focusing on that individual. Straight up. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Samantha. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, the man is a child, a little boy. The man is a little child. He's a little boy. He not grew up. He's not grown fully. Yeah, straight up. He have legitimate problems. That means him cannot commit. He's afraid of commitment. A little boy that. He's afraid to hold on a solid job. Little boy that. Him lose a job and don't put out the emphasis to go and search to get another job. You understand? Who wants a little boy like that? Who wants that person that is you know, not strong? Yeah. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Alicia Johnson. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, so it's a man child is just a modern day term for a man who suffers from the Peter Pan syndrome. He does not want to grow up. If he grows up, he have become irresponsible. Yeah, he acts like a child. You know, he doesn't want to fall in love or don't know how to fall in love. Yeah, too many men, you know, they're trying to use women to get things from out of women instead of them now knowing the proper way how to treat a woman. They stretch out hand. Like these men on the internet nowadays now where what am I doing now? They're conning women. Yeah, they're catfishing women. They're now using women to send them money from all over instead of doing what a man's supposed to do. Work and earn your own money. So it's a reversal of what used to take place. Where you work hard and achieve things so you can bring out a woman and treat her good. No, the woman them I give man money. When the backside this. You know, so a little boy that it's like the woman them now are taking on a little baby, nurturing a little child, not a man. Not a man. So the good, strong backbone men that we used to, that we saw from our fathers or uncles, yeah, the pastor, the elders in the community, those men don't exist anymore. Because I appear wuss around nowadays. Wuss. Wuss. Yeah, man. So because of this internet culture now, where a lot more fishes are out there, good quality fishes, men feel as if it's now, they don't have to work like they used to at one point, or don't work at all. Because these women now become now a benefactor for them. String them along, use them up, and then have them send you money. Catfishing. Stupidity. And a good men them, man. Yeah, them man, they're a good man. Them man, they're a dasher man. Yeah, a dasher man, them there. Idiot them. No, don't settle for these people. Woman, don't. Yeah, man. To some of these men, like everyone is a baggage. Women are baggage. They're real baggage. Some of them feel like women are baggage. You know? Yeah. Me just can't stand her. She just annoying. What she bother me for? No, these are woman characteristics. Women are naturally annoying because they want answers. They want finality. They want to talk about things now. They want, yeah. So yeah, some of men them just, I can't bother with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just, no. You can't do that. No, you cannot do that, men. You have to work with the woman them. And because these men are not committed, strong-willed men, they now become this wuss. They now see they're really dead weight. They're dead weight. Yeah, you woman should have nothing to do with these men. Yeah, because if they cannot recognize that it is part of relationship to have disagreements and talk about it, reason, and to dialogue and come up with solutions instead of running away from problem, you don't want to have anything to do with these men. Big up yourself, Caroline. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. Yeah. And not only that, in today's society, a lot of men, there's a phobia. A phobia of commitment. A lot of men have phobias about commitment. It just don't seem right. It don't seems right to them. Yeah, why venture in it? It just, I'm afraid to commit. A lot of these men are afraid to commit. To make a commitment to a woman. Yeah. They're scared of the commitment. Yeah. They're scared to be scared to commit to a woman. These men are now seem to become the norm. It seemed to become the norm where a lot of men out there, because of this phobia attached to commitment, there is too much to lose, or it will not work, or the difference between you and them is not a bridgeable gap. Hence, it's not to be entered into or contemplate. It's a phobia. Commitment, commitment, commitment. Yeah. If he doesn't commit, yeah, no one is surprised about that anymore. The fact that he will not make a commitment is actually become a norm. That, it's shocking when somebody saying we are now committed into a relationship. That is shocking nowadays. The fact that they don't want to commit, that has become the norm. Yeah, they keep skipping on commitment. So the lady said, what do you think about, you and I making a commitment? At the last that you see him. It's the last time you would see him. Or him don't call you back, start to distance himself. No, because he doesn't want to hear that. Some men running from responsibilities. Yeah, they're running from that responsibility and commitment. Where you might mention to them now, yeah, let's make a commitment. They don't want to hear that. Let's get married. What do you think about marriages? The minute you mention that, they must say, no. No, sir. You stretch your hat too high. Yeah, you're stretching your hat or your hands too high. You're moving too fast. They don't want to hear that. And that has become the norm. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Wina. Yeah, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man. So they goes for the careless living. Yeah. It's a careless living. The careless living to you seems like a bad thing. But to society now, that is the accepted norm. That is the accepted norm. Where everybody is now doing that. They're actually stringing you along and then move to the next victim. Or not only that, have about 4 or 5 that they're stringing along. Yeah, so you thinking that things are progressing to the point where a relationship now would come of it. And just as you think that, oh gosh, he loves me, he wants me, oh God, and you go say to him, I'm falling in love. To him I say, fall in love? With who? With who? You're mad. You're mad. Yeah, man. You move too fast. No. Because he has no intent of loving you. He has no intent of loving you. He's stringing you along. That is the culture that we are living in today. They don't want that. Men don't want that. Straight up. Big up yourself, Karen Bowen. Thanks for joining. Raquel Stars. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. So these are the reason why men are not committing nowadays. They're not making men like Delvin anymore. They're not making man like Delvin no more. No. Society is not allowing men like Delvin. We are seen as the fools. No, we are seen as the fools. It takes a lot of work to get to Delvin stage. And men are not into that anymore. They don't want work. Relationship is hard work. They don't want to do that. So if they have to do that now, they're worse. Then they don't want to have nothing to do with it. And a lot of women craves that, wants that. But the men are not available for that. Hence, they string you along, and then cut you off. Because they're not man enough to commit. Yeah, man, Delvin. Don't kill me. In love. Yeah, in love with who? Why? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, my brother Robert. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. Yeah, man. Yeah, so that is it nowadays. The culture has changed. Relationship has changed. This, what do you call it now? Internet dating, social media has now become a game changer where from behind your computer you can actually chart your own course as to how you want to actually your life to run. Not somebody running you or building something with you, but you build your own and just use people for sex. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Use people for sex. Yeah. And with this liberal culture that we're in, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Yeah, it's only going to get worse. We need to get back to some of those values that we learned back then. Yeah, where the institution of a home and marriage is respected. Yeah, it needs to get back to that, or else we're gonna be a lost society, lost culture, lost identity. Yeah, believe it or not, you have to stand for something, or else you'll fall for everything. And we're falling, free falling, rapidly falling, rapidly falling. We're falling because people don't value family anymore. People don't value offsprings, the bearing of kids in a family unit and a household. People don't value that anymore. It's what can you do for me? And what have you done for me? And what I can get from you. Yeah, what I can get from you. Yeah. And while ladies are and women are ascending in society, getting their rightful space of achieving parity as far as jobs, education, financing, power, men are actually going to the dogs. They're becoming wusses. Kids are too expensive. It's not that we don't want more. Yeah, kids are expensive. But in a family structure, Rob, as you know, where a man and a woman now join together to actually build a relationship, marriage, it's a lot easier than to sow your seed there or not even to contemplate it at all. So the institution of marriage that was designed to be in is a valid thing. It's a valid thing. But people now are securing their little equity that they have and just going around sleeping with whomever they want for sexual pleasure. String them along for as long as they can and then move to the next victim. In this liberal culture, that is acceptable. And that is now becoming the trend and the norm. While a lot of good women out there who is looking for good men those men cannot be found anymore. Cannot be found. Especially in our age group. Because Delvin, I wish if I could have 10 of them for myself. But Jacinta, my wife, won't allow me to have that. Because I will sweep them all up myself and put them in a big house and we all live together. What a joy that would be. That is why good men supposed to have more than one woman, you know. We're supposed to be like the lion them. Yeah, we're supposed to be like the lion them where we have our own what do they call them now? Yeah, our own school of you know, a whole clan of women. You know, a clan them call them. Forgot what the proper word they use. You know what I mean? Good men supposed to have their own, you know. Yeah, man. So all of these good women that I know out there that like come on the show, why a good man like me, you know, I could commit to all of them and love them just the same equally. Yeah, and they will be happy being with me. But no, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna say, "Oh, I need my own man." They're gonna say, "I need my own man." That is what those women that desire a good man, you know. That's what they're gonna say. I desire my own man. You know what I'm saying? So selfishness. So they need to go back to polygamy. Yeah, polygamy, where they now open it up, say, yeah, as long as a man can afford it. As long as a man can afford it, a good man can afford it. Yeah, man. And lots of good men are out there. Yeah. Man like Delvin should be able to marry a couple of them, like 2 or 3. Or 4 of them to 5. You see what I mean? That would be a great solution to the problem. That would be a real solution to the problem. And then women don't have to be worrying about love, being loved, because Delvin will love you. Yo! Yes, Rasta! Yeah, man. Just in time, the last good man. No, man, I've got other friends too, you know. Because my grandmother always says birds of a feather flock together. I have good friends that have, yeah, man, them committed to women. Yeah, I have good friends that committed to women. A lot of them committed to women. You know what I mean? But I can understand we're far and few. But yeah, most of them out there nowadays are catfishing women. They're catfishing women. Yeah, where they now pretend to be something, deceiving women. Yeah, in order to use them for either sex, money, and then discard them. What a set of asshole then. That is what men got. That is what men has become nowadays. Assholes. A lot of them. It's not back when we knew men as the hunter-gatherers. Yeah, a man who go out and work hard and work hard. It doesn't matter how many jobs he needs to do to make sure that his family is well taken care of. Those days are over. Yeah. Everybody is now securing their piece of the pie for themselves. Yeah. Whatever they work for, they don't want to share it with nobody, just in case it don't work out. Just in case. So they're looking at the end result rather than the current situation that will make their life better and easier. No. They're securing their equity for themselves. There's no building in a team environment anymore, where you and your spouse is now a partner in what you do. No. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Nadine. Love you, girl. Frank, big up yourself. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything more goes. Yeah, so less marriages, less commitments are happening. Instead, yeah, just do what you want. Do whatever you want. If it feels good, you do it. And the minute it feels as if it's going to be a threat to your status quo, you get rid of it and you move on to the next victim. Yeah. So those are the reasons why you find that good quality men, they're not producing them anymore. Not producing them anymore. And I would really like to help all of you women out there. I would really want to help you. Yeah, but Jacinta won't let me have another woman like that. Jacinta won't allow me to have like another 2 or 3 wives. Or else I'll take you guys on. and you commit to each other, and you become Delvins. Yeah, man, just in the word alone. That's the selfishness of women too, you know. The good, the good men them out there, yeah. The woman them don't want to share them. They don't want to share them. They want them for themselves. Yo, they want them for themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So you guys need to work together as women as well, and says for the benefit of our humanity, our sex, our womanhood. Yeah, yeah, man. We will share a man like Delvin. Yes, Rasta. Yeah, man. Yes, Rasta. And we will live loving. Yeah. Yeah, man. Just like the lion pride. Yeah, that's a proper word. The lion pride. Yeah, man. The alpha male lion. Yeah, man. Him have like all 5-10 different women for himself. Yeah, man. The lion is no different from Delvin. Yeah, man. We good men are supposed to have our pride of women too. And that is one of the big problems in our life. That is one of the biggest problems. Good men like Delvin are denied the right to have a pride. Yes, Rasta. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You need to lobby your government to bring back polygamy for good men like Delvin. And when it's legal, then we can openly marry more than one of you and make you wives again. Because it hurts my heart that I can't make more of you wives. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Yeah, guys, clearly it would benefit you. And it would benefit me. And it would benefit me too. Yeah. Yeah, imagine, look at it from this point of view. If you're living with one woman now, right? And let's say your monthly household expense is $1,000. No, say your monthly expense is like $3,000. Let's say $3,000. Right? If say I was to have 2 additional wives, that is 4 persons in the household to share 3,000 expense. Right? 4 persons, that will be $750 a month per person. You see that? Instead of $1,500 per person. You see that? You see so much savings each individual will have now, that you can now pool your money that you're saving and now invest it into the relationship and grow equity amongst the pride. Yet by the time you look, within 5-6 years, on a rich. Rich. If you're good money managers. Right. You see, you guys never look at it that way, did you? Than for 1 person or 2 persons to be struggling. Look at it that way, man. It work. It will benefit me, but not. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Women are selfish, man. That is a problem. You guys are too selfish. Yeah, man. You guys need to look at the big picture. The big picture yourself, because not many good men like Delvin are out there. And if good men like Delvin are out there now, then yeah, with that goodness and that commitment, give him his pride. And the pride will actually flourish. It would flourish. It would flourish. Yeah, man, it would flourish. Believe it or not, it would flourish. Sharon Shepherd, how you doing, girl? We finished the lecture now, still, you know. Actually, I was supposed to do another show, but I called out an audible tonight because of a conversation that I was having with one of you in the room here. And it sure worked out nicely. Yeah, it sure worked out nicely. You know, it sure worked out nicely. It's about an hour. And we're here on Wednesday again. So on Wednesday we're gonna talk about the modernization of Rastafari. That is what the topic is from. Yeah. What can be done to modernize Rastafari? Bring it into the 21st century. Because there's a lot to be garnered from that modernization that will benefit that religion and its people. Yeah. So we're going to talk about Wednesday, the modernization of Rastafari. I already wrote the lecture for that, so it's good to go. But tonight, I like this subject matter tonight. Yeah, I hope you liked it too. And share it with your friends. Share it with your friends, guys. It's a good lecture tonight. Because we touched on the traditional men. And we touched on the reason why it's hard to find a good man nowadays. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. Straight up. So, any questions before I wrap up the show? Any questions before I wrap up the show? Delvin Sadler, back in the flesh. That means Medea. Yes, just that. Medea. Straight up. Any questions before we go? Yeah, man. So we're here back on Wednesday, and then on Friday night, Knowledge Base and I will be with 5 minutes and cut. So until Wednesday, Delvin is telling you, I love you. Yeah, man. I love you. Bye-bye.